Hello and welcome to Wednesday Live with Fiona. It's a very quick one today because it is so hot. I haven't really been able to come in my craft room for the last few days, so I'm just going to quickly share this with you and then get out and downstairs where it's a bit cooler. So let's get rid of my face and hopefully you can still hear me. Let me just check. Sound is on. Okay, so what I've got for you today, excuse all the mess, I've just been playing around, but I've made this tiny little gift box with the camper van from the tree lots, which are free in Saleabration with I think it's a £90. I keep forgetting, I need to have the look. I've cut it out actually. Trees for Sale stamp set is what it coordinates with. Yes, a £90 spend and you can earn the dies for free and they are fabulous. So I shared a card with you last week that I made using it. And this week it's just a bit of fun. These are in the mini catalogue, some washi tape, which we haven't had for ages, and they fit perfectly, just like that. There you go. So I got in a bit of a pickle doing it, so bear with me. And I've decided, I started off doing it in silver. This one is silver and pool party. But the only problem is when you want to do the back, you have to do the reverse. And you don't get all the embossing. So what I probably should do actually is just cut the shape out because you've obviously got the door on that side, but for the purposes of today. So I've just cut some out in white and basically just going to use the reverse because I think it's easier or not as obvious with white. The curtains I've also cut out. Yeah, you see, I think what you could do, if I get my die, you could just trace round the outside and then you wouldn't have the window and the door and everything. So I think that's probably the way forward, but for today. So I'm just going to decorate my front one and I've got a bit of vellum for the windows. So that's just to put a little bit of glue. Can you see? Yeah, just move a bit of glue just either side of the window and the porthole, just enough to hold the vellum on, and might need to just trim a little bit at the corners if it's sticking out, which that one is, but I can move it. There we go. So just give that a minute to dry. Now I've got my curtain, so I'm just going to pop a tiny little bit of Tombow glue along the top of the window. And the curtain is really thin, so you have to do it just literally at the top. Let's get my tweezers. And pop that on. So this is the front. There we go. Now I did die cut my banner with the adhesive sheets and also my top and bottom with adhesive sheets. I've got so many bits here because I was just die cutting for love nor money. So I'm going to peel the adhesive sheet off. I'm going to have to hold it up because my mat is covered with stuff. So just pop. So with the adhesive sheets, it just sticks down. It's so easy. And in fact, the curtains aren't really showing, but in the minute, oh, I've done that wrong. Just let me get that up because I need to put my top of the camper van on first. So I want a bit that's got the adhesive sheet on. Tell you what, the heat is definitely affecting my brain. And then now I can pop that down. Okay. And the other thing I was thinking that you could do, so I've used like the banner, but actually you could stamp and then die cut the lights, the fairy lights, and that I think that would be great. So I'll probably try that for next time. I'm hoping that the heat will go soon, and then Friday I can spend a bit more time, although it's the weather forecast is not looking brilliant. So that's my top. Then here's the bottom, and once we've got this decorated, I'll show you how I made the little gift box. There we go, and that's that. And the adhesive sheets just make the gluing so much easier. So those are my spares, and that's my reverse there. Okay, then what I've got is a strip of card. I've done it in inches, so I need to convert it to centimetres, and all the details will be on my blog a bit later. And so it's 4 inches by 1.5, and then scored on the long side at 1 inch in from either end, and on the sides it's scored at 1/8. And then all I'm going to do, gosh, it's so hot in here, it's ridiculous. I'm just going to snip where the score lines meet. And this is the standard way of making a box. So, but obviously it's not going to have a lid as such. So I've already done the cutting and the scoring, and then all I've got to do is glue. Oops, that doesn't want to come off. Glue the 2 bits of my camper van to the front and back. So I'm just going to fold those up like that. And what I think I'll do is I'm actually going to do the back first, because it's easier to do the second one, and the back's not really so important. So I'm just going to pop some Tombow. You see, pop some Tombow on these edges, and take. Bearing in mind this is the reverse of the camper van, so it looks. I'm hoping that's right. Does that mean? Yes, it's the reverse. So the embossing hasn't really come through. That's kind of really all you're missing. But as I say, I don't really need the window. So I think in future I would just cut round the outside of the die, do a tracing of it, and then cut round and then pop that up there. Just hold it for a second. Make sure it's right at the bottom. Whoops. The only problem with the heat is it's not, the glue does not want to set. There we go. Yeah, see what I mean? I'm going to need to put some more glue on there. Okay. Right, so that's my back done. Just push that. And then I've already decorated my front, so I put my vellum on, my curtain, my top and bottom of the camper van, and obviously you could do them in different colours, and I would normally, but the heat is really getting to me and I couldn't bear to be here for too long. So then that will go on there. So more glue. And the other thing I was thinking, actually, again, I need the heat to disappear, but you could, I think I've seen them on Pinterest or somewhere, where somebody did them with like a piece of string, like a string of fairy lights, and they looked great. So I just need to line that up so that the ends are matching. Whoops, a daisy. Maybe I'm just going to lie that down. There we go. It really doesn't want to stick. Might have to resort to glue dots, but hopefully not. Okay, just get that. all over my hands, not to worry. Okay, so that's how you do it. Now, it really is easy. The longest bit I think took me was the die cutting and getting my head round. I needed the back, because otherwise it's going the wrong way. So that's why I've got lots of bits the wrong shape. And then where did I put my? There we go. That's my original. And then this little pack of washi tape fits in perfectly there. It'd be great as a gift for a customer or a downline, thank you gift or something. So how cute is that? I think they're gorgeous, and I'm gutted that they're they're celebration items and they will retire for us demonstrators at the end of August. But in the meantime, I'm going to get as much playing with it as I can out of it. Which do you like best? So that's one of the new in colours, Tahitian Tide with basic white. That's silver with Pool Party. And you could do, I think actually what I might do is do all the new in colours, or all the in colours. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 10. And then I have got some strings of lights, I think. Yeah, I think I'll give that a go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today. The measurements and everything will be on my blog later on, www.stampingwithfiona.com. I'd just like to say thank you for watching. I really hope the heat isn't getting to you too much, and see you soon. Thanks for watching.